I don't know why you guys put the Stephen Furtick thing after I finished watching the video we just most recently made here. I pick it up and talk, and I speak faithfully and intelligently. People with technology that are still engaging in philanthropy and for some reason don't want to reflect the intelligence that I speak with. And that's attachment and addiction. Which we've already, discussed and proved beyond any reasonable doubt. So those are my clothes that were not dry, totally dry, as they're drying on the weight bench. Okay. You want to know? I got to go outside and get my other laundry off the line. Just thinking out loud. Oh, because I'm a human being. And get distracted. Every little, have you ever heard that song, The Very Thought of You? Nancy Wilson does my favorite version. I need your photograph to keep my the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. And, doing your laundry is a good thing to do. Washing your dishes, making sure the toilet stays clean enough not to get you sick, cleaning the shower, clean enough not to get you sick, that kind of stuff. Little ordinary things we all ought to do. And do it without, I rarely use chemicals to clean the toilet. I have a brush and I clean it. I scrub it out and everything like that and wash it out with water. It's universal solvent and stuff. And I just don't sit there and, I got a big enough bowl that my genitalia doesn't touch the bowl and stuff. And that's pretty much, how I clean. I'm not constantly, because it smells like a bathroom. It doesn't smell like a chemical corporation where it smells. It's where you go to the bathroom. For years, we used the outhouses and things like that and bedpans and stuff. And they didn't have chemicals to put in the bedpan. So the bedpan would smell like, you don't drink or eat out of that. That's where people poop and pee, right? And so it's a good thing. Like I told people during COVID, sense of smell is one of our survival gifts. Mechanisms, as people, scientific type people would refer to them, because they see us as, as watching those kids with that Charlie Kirk thing, until it's symbiote and this and that. And symbiote, and they break everything down into the most minute detail. And then he explained in the Bible, when someone's mature enough, and, some people are never mature enough to marry and have children, okay? You can't marry them and have children with them, or you'll torture the children because they're not mature enough to get married. You're like Donald Trump, okay? And then he had children, and they're just, most of them, it seems to be, are just as immature as the father, okay? And the mothers are immature as well. They want to remain popular and famous and have lots of money for people to pay attention to them because of their popularity and fame through the delusions of philanthropy, kindness with money, right? And so I could articulate myself, and I was watching that. It was painful to watch. Okay, these kids are getting these red flags and interrupting because all they can do is think and talk to themselves. Okay, about their argument over something they want to argue about. Okay, and I want to argue about this with you. Okay, and I set up these ground rules for you, and these kids run to this chair to argue with this man who's a philanthropist and makes lots of money through advertising through this dialogue of insanity. And you're sitting there as an intelligent person watching it going, why did they put this on YouTube to get me to watch this and then respond on it and then explain what the fuck's happening? Obviously, I explain what the fuck's happening better than the neuroscientist from Stanford that was on chemical, right? Because he doesn't. He sits there, here's how to become emotionally strong. Here's how to train your brain to accept fuck over money without understanding what the fuck is happening, right? I'm hard on him. Yeah, I'm hard on him. I should be. He's a neuroscientist telling me how my brain is working and what's wrong with my brain and how much better his brain is than my brain because he's a neuroscientist from Stanford. And you sit there and go like, it's like Krishnamurti with people, Houston Smith. It's like, really? You really think that you can train people how to have their brain work better than my brain? Because your brain's better than my brain? Okay, life's eternal and grace is infinite. You don't agree with that because you're the philosopher with the neuroscience label. Okay, so life is eternal, grace is infinite. No, he was annoying. Charlie Kirk is annoying, okay? Because he's wrong, okay? Not all abortion is murder. He even says it himself. Okay, if there are points where it shows that you get to see this girl's 5 and she'll die, or then we should abort the baby. Okay, but isn't that murder? Isn't that going to send you to hell? Okay, so he even admits that what he's saying is incorrect, right? And the one girl that put him in very difficult situations, that was hurtful. Man, about what she said about my daughter and stuff. Well, if your daughter got raped by Hitler and you made her at 10 years old have his baby, I understand exactly what the young lady's saying. It's like, fuck, I wouldn't want you. Like I said to my psychology professor at Mesa Community College when we discussed James Fenimore Cooper with Chingachgook and Magua. Because he said now in modern society, Chingachgook would not execute and kill Magua after Magua just killed his future daughter-in-law and his son. I'm glad you're not my dad. That's what I told him. I said, because if someone did that to my Patrick, I would take the war club and and push him down and say, okay, Goliath, you're out of here. And no more killing and raping and trying to have your seed dominate the earth through sexual violent reproduction, right? And that's horrible. It's horrible. He said in modern eras, we don't do that. We're more civilized than that. No, if you can't pay extortion to the psychologist, you are incarcerated and you can only have sex with men, right? Make sure you take your Descovy and get prepped for your many loves, right? Do you understand? Okay. Is college a scam? College is institutionalized dysfunction through economics. That's not a scam. Okay, because money's not real in value. Money is a false perception of value. Okay, so college is not a scam. College is a dysfunction through acceptance of philanthropy, right? Okay, we can all agree on that. Okay, we all can. Some people are better at putting bodies back together when they become dismembered through some act of it can be violence or just an accident. Right? Somebody accidentally did something wrong. Pow! We do work, every little ordinary things, doing the laundry. Okay? Putting up a barn to make sure that you have good structural integrity to hold supplies in, to keep yourself healthy and well and food well and stuff. So you're working on it, something goes wrong and pow, you get hurt. So some people are better at putting, okay, hold the legs, shut it, keep it elevated. You see what I'm saying? And some people can handle those situations better than other people. Okay, so the whole thing, we need doctors, and what's a lawyer? A lawyer is a person that argues about money. Okay, so we obviously don't need lawyers, right? Okay, but we do need people like Solomon who understand natural laws and then can help people calm, and he knows how to help your brother not lose his leg here, so let's just relax and calm down a minute, and here, take a drink of whiskey and just relax a minute. Okay, there you go, diddly-do, right? Okay, so I was watching these poor kids in institutionalization with an institutionalized man who thinks he can out-argue them about abortion. And then they started talking about colleges, scams. So I'm not going to spend another 20 minutes watching this. Just no. And then after that, I hit stop and I said, Stephen Furtick, open the door. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit and listen to that asshole. I've already listened to him talk for like 2 minutes, and it was 2 minutes too long. It's like Michael Youssef's fart just keeps talking, it's Vase Ventura's butt, I'm like, no, Earl, it's true. Philanthropists that use the Gospels to be multimillionaires, okay, I don't need to listen to them talk, okay? And when I say things about them that are like, oh, like I talk about Donald Trump, of course, they deserve that, like Vladimir Putin and other people that are in the same business that I'm kinder to. Okay, then the people act like Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump, right? Kinder to Jennifer Lopez because you find her more sexually attractive than Donald Trump. Doesn't just about everybody? Okay, seriously? But the thing is they both have similar brain damage. So if we want to live the Lord's Prayer and share that with children, we should find Jennifer Lopez is equally unsexually attractive as Donald Trump, right? Isn't that the same person? I need more money. I have sexual offspring. I need more money. I have sexual offspring. Isn't that the same person? So shouldn't we find them equally not sexually attractive? Isn't that correct? If we're going to go all Charlie Kirk with woke students here. And so, it's naturally, but through biological reactions of pheromones and hormones, oh yeah, I definitely want to have sex with Jennifer Lopez, but not with Donald Trump, right? But when they both talk, like I said about Megan Thee Stallion, she talks. Oh wow, it's Donald Trump. Oh shit. She looks so sexually desirable. Gosh, if she could only be like Bernardo from Zorro. No, because then she'd try to talk to friends. You need a big bag of money to fuck me. Damn, I'm having sex with Donald Trump. Okay. And that's wrong to do to people. Okay. It's wrong to do to children. So forgive debt and trespass, love one, and eternal faithful peace. You won't sit around and talk about policing people's vaginas and uteruses or penises. Okay. You'll be able to protect people better because there'll be less crimes of opportunity through sexual assault, through the apathy and the aggressiveness of philanthropy, which is you can't have kindness with money. Okay. It's a scam? No, no, because scam is that you take it and money isn't real value. Okay. So the word scam is like unicorn in philanthropy, right? Okay, guys, we're getting smarter here. Smarter like our phones. We're smartphones. Okay, guys, I love you. We'll get back to work and see how long the scientific community can load this one, how long it takes them to load this one. All right, I love you. Peace.